Hello YouTube, and to all you anarchists out there, happy Guy Fawkes Day. So I got back from my Seattle adventure a bit ago, and that was so great. First, we're driving up there and we stopped to go say hello to Mallory, which was wonderful, and I think that her supervisor guy didn't like we were there because he thought that we were like 3 teenage boys harassing cute little Mallory. And I don't think that he took too kindly to that because he kept looking at us, so eventually we left because I didn't want to cause a disturbance. But when I got to the library, I was whisked to a different part of the line by my good friends. I'm trying to remember exactly who it was that did the whisking, but I know that I ended up in line with Kara and Gina and Kimmy, who I had all seen at the gathering in Portland. But I also met Antonia, and I met Gregory, who I now refer to as Old Greg, lovingly, of course, Demetrius, and I met Becca, and she made me something. And Becca, I'm sorry if this is something you didn't want me to show, but I'm going to show it because I love it so much. She drew me her cat, and I was speechless because it just made me really happy, and it still does. So I'm going to keep this close to my heart at all times because it's so wonderful. Oh, and of course, my other Adam friend was there, Adam the Alien. Go check out his channel. There's a link somewhere around here. Probably in that direction. 3 Adams in one place, actually. Aslan Enlisted was there too, and I've seen his name all over the place, but I never knew who he was, and I met him, so it was great. Also saw Christina and Kaylee for some fleeting moments, so that was nice. So we all got there, and we're standing in line, and we're like, oh, can't wait. We're sitting in this hallway with like all these lights in it and stuff. And you can see into the actual library part where all the books are. And all of a sudden, you just see like this troupe of Vlogbrothers walk by into a secret room. So we're all really excited because like, wow, they actually exist, which was really cool. And we all filed into this big room. There were a ton of people there, and it was so cool because I'd never seen so many nerd fighters in one place, and people who like knew what this was all about. It was just great to be around. And then John and Hank talked, and they played songs, and Molly was shining with her ukulele. It was absolutely fantastic, and I really enjoyed the whole thing. And I am now the proud owner of my very own J-Scribble. Although now that I look through this, John Green, that rascal, stole my Nerdfighter note. He did. So I've talked to the person who put my Nerdfighter note in there, and they know who they are. So rest assured, your note is now safely with John Green. Although I didn't necessarily want to part with that, because I thought it was really, really cool. I will exact my revenge on you, John Green. I got this signed. He handed it back and he was like, thank you so much. And it sounded so sincere, and I thought that was really cool. So, good impression overall. And at one point Hank was playing a song and my phone rang, well, it didn't ring, it vibrated. If it rang, I'd be more mortified. So I pulled it out and I said, hello, and it was Todd. And I can't quite remember, but I think all I said was, Hank is singing. And then I hung up because I was like in such utter awe that he was actually there. It was so cool. They were doing a questions and answers thing, and Hank crossed his leg like that, and his pants kind of went up so you could see his socks, and they were like super striped. And as soon as he did that, you can hear kind of whispers in the audience going, socks, because the S makes that really high noise, and you could hear that going on everywhere. So I think everybody noticed Hank's socks. And then that night, my friends Jacob, Nikita, and I, the ones I was there with, we walked to the Space Needle, and we were like the only ones up there, and it was so cool. And I have some footage from there. I might put it in a later video, but this video is already going to be long, so I'll just stick it in somewhere else. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, not going to lie. We will let the fates decide. So the next day we woke up and we went down to Pike's and all that. That was really cool because there was like a magic shop and all kinds of ridiculous things. Like, that was the first time I'd ever been in a comic book store, and I always thought the comic book stores were like, do you want to see the latest issue? And no, it wasn't like that at all. There was all kinds of cool stuff, and I could have stayed in there for a lot longer than we did. I'm getting nerdier and nerdier every day. We also went to the first Starbucks where I got a tall strawberries and cream frap because that's the only thing I ever get because I don't like coffee very much, and that's not coffee, so I drink it just fine. And then we went across to sit by the water, and you have to picture it. It is 3 teenagers, 11 a.m. on a Wednesday, a school day, and we're just sitting there drinking our Starbucks. 4 police officers on bikes come up, stop right in front of us, like directly in front of us, 5 feet away. And they don't even notice us. And they started playing a rock, paper, scissors tournament. It was great. That taught me it's very easy to skip school in Seattle. And then we went to Experience Music Project, which was awesome because I got to play guitars with good amps as opposed to ones that run on 9-volt batteries. I would not recommend it. If there's anybody who lives in that Seattle area and has like easy access to the Experience Music Project, if you could like ask the people there or take a picture of the amps, I really, really like those. So, if you could help a brother out, that'd be great. NaNoWriMo is sucking up my life, and I've been staying up till midnight for like the past few days, just writing, and it's fun, but it's hard. I didn't realize how many words 50,000 was, and I'm on like word 4,200 something, and I want to get to 6,000 by tonight. So, hopefully that'll work out. But that means I'm not going to be making as many videos, because I really need to focus on that this month, because I want to get it done. Because I want to write a book. Also, there was an election or something like that. Probably all of you know Obama was the winner. And I got to thinking about that. And I think that it doesn't really matter if you voted for him or if you didn't vote for him, or if you wanted him to be there or you didn't, because he's going to be our president anyway. So there's no getting around that. And I think that it's better off for all of us if you just... This might sound a little patriotic, but I think we should all rally behind the president because our country was designed to work together, not 2 different factions always going at each other. So, rah. That's all I have to say. There's 10 minutes of footage on this vlog and I don't want to edit it all. Okay, bye.